Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jack, this is Jthbooks, and it is time to read the book that you voted for in a very special place. So, like I said, it's time to start the reading vlog that we all enjoy immensely, I can only assume. Bit of a different one this time, a bit like last year. I am going on holiday tomorrow. It's Thursday. I'm filming this the day before because I've got to pack in the morning. Yes, I'm the type of person that leaves the packing till the last minute. Sorry, it's just who I am. I'm going on the Disney Dream tomorrow, August the 23rd to August the 27th. Very excited. I'm hoping the weather's going to be like nice for sail away because they do like a little sail away party. I'll show you it. It's so desperately needed. You know, it's been a tough month. It's been a tough month. Work's been tough. It's taken a toll on me. I've had huge anxiety. I have anxiety about going on holiday. Like, you know, anyway, like, I can feel myself getting a bit worked up. But I'm just going to try and have a good time. I'm going to have a good time. Once I'm there, I'll have a good time. But it's just the getting there, you know. It takes off from Southampton, which is like an hour's drive from me. My sister's driving. I'm going with my wonderful sister, who I love immensely. And she's going to think it's weird that I'm filming a lot, but she's just going to have to deal with it. She will have no clue what's going on. She is coming in my library tonight to pick a book to take for the, you know, so, you know, she can have a little reading holiday. And, you know, I'm really excited. We went last year. We loved it. It wasn't enough. We wanted more. So we have it's a 4-day cruise. We come back on the 5th day. We have one stop in La Coruna, sorry, I said that wrong, in Spain, which we'll get off. We can get off and have a little walk around. But we've got things booked. The first day we've got a champagne tasting class. The second day we've got a mixology class. The third day we've got a golf simulator thing. The fourth day we've got a massage booked each, and then a martini tasting class. And I'm not like a big drinker. I don't know why I'm doing it, really. I don't know. But you're going to learn about the alcohol, which I quite like to learn things. I do like to learn things. So I'm excited. I'm excited. All I've got to do today is get the suitcases down, get ready to pack tomorrow, and I've got to have a haircut. Next time you see me, we'll have had a haircut, and that makes me nervous. I shouldn't have left it the day before. Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it, because you've been here before for a haircut. They don't always go great. Yeah, I know. I often come back here and be like, I've had my haircut, it's gone wrong. But we have to take the risk, because I haven't had the time. So, I'm so excited. Very anxious, but very excited. Just get me on there, get me eating some good food, and I'll have a good time. But the vote, you had the choice between Maurice by E.M. Forster or The Joy Luck Club by Amy Tan, and the winner was, by a landslide actually, it was Maurice by E.M. Forster. It won by a landslide. And I do believe Music Room, are you watching? That's 2 in a row. You had The Secret History last month, and now you've had Maurice. You're on a roll, my friend. So I'm excited to read this. A lot of people told me that I will love it. I saw somebody on Instagram. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's all linked down below. But I saw somebody on Instagram and was like, it's a sad gay book. And I thought, perfect. Which, not great to read on holiday, granted. When, you know, going on the happy cruise ship, but whatever. We'll have a good time. So let's remind ourselves what it's about. And then we'll start it together. And then let's go. Well, no. I'll see you tomorrow, but we'll go and get my hair cut. Please go well. A Tale of Bravery and Defiance. This intensely personal novel was completed in 1914, but remained unpublished until Forster's death in the 1970s. A founding work of modern gay literature, it tells the story of Maurice Hall, a privileged young man who finds himself increasingly attracted to his own sex. Through Clive, whom he encounters at Cambridge, and through Alec, the gamekeeper on Clive's country estate, Maurice gradually experiences a profound emotional and sexual awakening. Maurice offers a powerful condemnation of the repressive attitudes of British society, and is at once a moving love story and an intimate tale of one man's self-discovery. I've got to be honest, it makes me want to cry. Just that, having written this in 1914, when it was illegal, and this man sort of, imagine how sort of scared he must have felt feeling these feelings, and how scared he must have been to write this, because if he got caught, it would have been prison. So I'm very excited. Let's start it together, and we'll see. Oh, This is the introduction. This is the introduction. I will not read the introduction to you. Let's go. Let's go. I'm excited. Once a term, the whole school went for a walk. That is to say, the 3 masters took part as well as all the boys. It was usually a pleasant outing, and everyone looked forward to it, forgot old scores and behaved with freedom. Lest discipline should suffer, it took place just days before the holidays, when leniency does no harm, and indeed it seemed more like a treat at home than school, for Mrs. Abrams, the principal's wife, would meet them at the tea place with some lady friends and be hospitable and motherly. It's going to take a while to get going. It's going to take a while to get going, okay? You know, it's going to be an intimate love story when it gets there. So, very excited. I'm going to go get my hair cut. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll show you a bit of packing and let's go on holiday. Good morning. It's Friday morning. It's about 8 AM. We're leaving at like 10. And I'm just trying to decide like a backup book to take, which I can't really choose. I think I'm going to choose. No. Also, friends, I'm going on a cruise and there's a storm in the UK. Storm Isabel. It's going to be a rough sea. Oh my God. Do you know what? I think... So, no, it's too big. It's too big. Do you know what? This... Was it on my TBR? That was the bed. That wasn't me. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going for this one. And now, let's pack them and let's go get seasick with the rough seas. At least the sun's shining. We're on. We've got a little lanyard which I got for free because it's my second time. We're on. We're just about to go for a champagne tasting. So that's it really. And I'll speak to him, probably not after that because but I'll speak to him. I've read some of the book. How about that? That'll be better.
Sometimes, but I don't like them too dry. I do like them too much.
I was going to say the first one to me was a little bit more.
It is a little bit.
Yeah, it felt like.
3, 2, 1.
First day is going so quickly, but we've got like a spare minute or two, so guess what I'm going to do? Guess what I'm going to do, friends? I'm going to read before we go and watch the Golden Mickeys. That's right, you heard that right, the Golden Mickey. Think of like the Oscars, but for Mickey Mouse. I know, wild. But yeah, I'm going to read a couple of pages of this, and I'll probably check with you tomorrow because we did a champagne tasting today, and it's messed me up. But yeah, let's have a little read. Perfect way to you know, start the holiday, to have a read. But yeah, I will speak to you tomorrow and I'll try and show you some bits and bobs around, you know, keep you updated because that's what you're here for, isn't it? So we're just getting ready for dinner, and I thought I'd give you, well, we're not getting ready for dinner, that was a lie. We're gonna watch the show. And then we're gonna have a drink, and then we're gonna watch dinner. But I just thought I'd show you the room. This is a deluxe stateroom with a veranda out there. Here's the view of Southampton. Yeah, that blue building is IKEA. But yeah, we're just sailing away. There's Mickey Mouse just there. So, we have just come back for dinner. I used to take like a 3-course meal and a whole loaf of bread. Unnecessary. This is my outfit. Quite warm. But I only read like 2 pages in that book, so I have nothing of value to add. But look, they've turned down, there's no little turn down service. And they made us a tan animal. Would you like to see it? I'm going to show you it. I'm going to show you it. The wind, like I do my hair and then the wind just messes it up. It's so windy. And me and my sister were sitting outside and I said to her, well, it's not very rocky, is it? And ever since then, I've been rolling around the ship. It is so rocky. But let me show you the tan animal. And then I'm going to go to bed and read now because I'm tired. It's been a long day. We got stuck on a lot of traffic to get here and it was a bit stressful. So I showed Tamil, I'm going to bed. Look, it's an elephant. Look, it's an elephant. And you get 2 chocolates too. Oh, I don't know what noise an elephant makes, but I'll see you tomorrow. It's actually not very late. We've just had our meal, but we'll come back to the room. I'm a little bit seasick. It's very choppy. Not like a fun way. I don't know how that can be fun, but it's not. I feel very, very seasick. I had to go buy some tablets from the shop to help, you know. So, oh my God, it kind of makes you just want to get off. But we're having a good time. We've done 2 Disney trivia quizzes today. Lost them both. We've done a mixology class. Have you ever like been sitting down and just really want to throw up and someone's like, mate, I've made you this drink. I've just made you some alcohol. Would you like to try it because you paid for this? That was nuts. We were on the water slide. We watched babies race. Don't ask. It's called Jack's Diaper Race. Look it up if you want to know. And now I'm just going to sit down and read for a bit. I need to read. That's it. I just need to lie in bed and read and hope that when we dock tomorrow in La Corona, I feel better. My God. But I've only sort of read 20 pages so far. And it's Maurice. I'm not sure if he's like leaving school and his teacher sort of had a chat with him about the birds and the bees for men and women. And you sort of first got the hint that that's not for Maurice. But that's it. He lives with his mum. He lives with his sisters who adore him. And the teacher's like, you haven't got any male figures in life. It's very much all that. But I'm quite excited to see where it goes. Can you see my arm? Can you see my arm moving? Like this goes. That's just the ship rocking. Right, I'm getting to bed. I'm going to get in bed and read. And that's all I've got left for me today. That is all I've got left. We've just had breakfast. It's a Sunday morning here in Laguna, which you've just seen. We're just sort of getting ready to go ashore. I'm going to be very glad to get on dry land. But just read my book for a bit on the balcony. The dream. I didn't read anything last night. I know. I fell asleep as soon as I opened the book. Well, friends, we are coming towards the end of day 3. No, I don't know. I got on Friday, it's Sunday. Whatever that maths is. We've had a great day. It's been actually a really great day. We went into Laguna. I don't know if I already said this, but there wasn't much there. A bit disappointing. When it's Sunday, everything's closed, you know. People deserve a day off, I get it, but there's no one there for me today. We've been on the water slide here today. What else have we done? We went to a sports simulator. I don't really know what it really means, but I won at basketball. How about that? We've just watched Inside Out 2, which I don't get the Inside Out films. I'm sorry if you love them, but they're not for me. I just, you know, I don't get them. And to be honest, it was nice not to feel sick for a day because we were at a port, as they say, you know. We weren't moving on the ocean and it was lovely. But saying that, we are moving on the ocean now and I can already feel it coming on. So that's not great. But more importantly, what you want to hear, what you want to know, I have actually managed to read some of the book today, and I've just remembered I don't have it with me. It's over there. So I'm going to grab it, and then we'll talk about the book. So I got to page 114 of Maurice by E.M. Forrester. And that's basically part 3. I got to part 3. I was going to talk, I should have spoken to you at part 2, shouldn't I? But I was in the hot tub when I got there, okay? Okay. I didn't want to have to rub it in or, you know, make you jealous. But I was in a hot tub reading it, okay? Eating a strawberry ice cream as well. My God. So let me fill you on what's happened. So like I said, the last time I spoke to you, because I hadn't read much, he was leaving boarding school, going to a public school, and then we sort of follow him to Cambridge, where he meets a man called Riley. I don't know if the name's Riley, or that's because I've just watched Inside Out 2. Let me double check and I'll be back. Friends, it's Risley. It wasn't Riley. That's Inside Out 2's got in my brain. He meets a man called Risley who, well, a fellow student, and you sort of get the sense he feels almost like a kindred spirit with him because, you know, he's queer. It's never explicitly said. You just get the feeling like he just sort of feels a bit drawn to him. He's not sure why. And one night when he goes looking for him, he meets his roommate in the college called Durham, who is Clive. It's Clive. And they form this love story. It's a love story. And actually towards the end of part 2, well, they have a love story, and it's grand and it's beautiful, and then they both get ill with, no, I don't know, in something, oh, whatever they get ill with, and it totally changes life. He goes to Greece, and Maurice doesn't hear from him, anything like that, and then when he is in Greece, he writes a letter to him, Maurice saying that I don't love you anymore, and it broke my heart. It did break my heart. And he essentially now believes he loves women. Something happened to him. The illness changed him. He's not sure. But I love this book. I'm going to need this book in so many beautiful editions. Hardback. I love it. I love it. Music Room. I hope you're watching. Thank you so much for putting it in there. Thank you for voting it. I absolutely adore it. Their love was written so beautifully. There's so many beautiful quotes in here about love, about what it means to be queer, about loneliness and everything. I wish when I get home, I'll skim through it again and I'll read some of the quotes that I absolutely loved because they are glorious. They really, really are glorious. Oh. And I'm sort of heartbroken that it's ended. He wrote about love like how it's grand, how it can be grand and can be phenomenal, but that sort of settling love and that calm love and what it means to be ordinary for queer people around the subject of love was phenomenal. It's mind-blowing. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I'm also heartbroken about it though. Devastated that Clive has ended it. Was that his name? Clive. Yeah. All I can think is bloody Inside Out. I'm devastated he's ending it, but I'm so excited to read more. I'm so excited to read more. It's Pirate Night. It's Pirate Night. No, I'm not dressing up. I'm not dressing up. Before you ask, I won't do it. But they did provide us. I can't pick it up with the banner, so I might tie the bandana around my wrist, and that's as pirate as I'm getting because I don't like dressing up. But we've got a pirate show tonight, 10 o'clock, and then I'm going to come back and read some more of my book because I love it. I love it. I love it. I'll catch up with you tomorrow after I've had a massage. Ignore my hair. There's no point doing your hair at sea. It's very windy out there. But I'm going to get showered, ready for dinner. I'm loving my book. I'm loving my holiday. And I'll speak to you all soon. Friends, I have just come back from a massage. The room hasn't been made yet. I'm not this messy. I've just come back from a massage, as you can tell by my hair. And I'm not a boy that likes to be touched particularly. But I had one last year, it was super relaxing. And she said to me this year, are you having Swedish or deep massage? And I accidentally said deep. And let me tell you, that was deep. I came out there, I was sweating, my mouth was dry, I could barely walk, my God. I got so many knots, I was like a sailor's knot. That didn't make sense. But I have got up to part 4. And, oh, it's the last day. It's the last full day, it's Monday. And he is sort of still reeling from Clive not being into him, but sort of has got over it, forgotten it as well. It sort of comes up occasionally. And he very much wants to cure himself. He's gone to like his old doctor from his school to be like, you know, I have this. I want to be with a woman, but I cannot be. And the doctor sort of just said, it's rubbish, forget it, I'm not dealing with this. And that, you know, and I think that's so heartbreaking that he has to feel like he has to go to a doctor to cure it. It's awful. But in the part 3, I think really what pushes him over the edge is, and he wants to go to doctor, is he's somewhere, I can't remember where he is right now, but he has to go wake this young soldier up, and the soldier's sort of almost naked in like the bed he's in, and he sort of stands there a while and looks, and then he realizes, oh, I'm feeling lust. This wasn't sort of just for Clive, I'm feeling lust for men. And that is sort of what pushes him over the edge. And yeah, that was sort of end of part 3. So I'm gonna read part 4 now. I'm just gonna sit in the hot tub for a while. And yeah, I am in agony. Wow. But yeah, I'm gonna just go chill now. My sister's currently having a massage now. And woman said to me, I've got your sister next, I wonder if she'll have it as deep. And I thought, no, because my sister isn't stupid. She'll say, I've actually booked a Swedish massage. She won't just let them do what she wants. So I'll finish it today. I'll probably wrap it up when I'm home. I'll show you a bit more. And yeah, well, it's been a great cruise. We're in the open ocean again, but it's not as choppy today. And I had to buy some American seasick tablets, and they've worked a treat. So thank you, America. I'll speak to you all later. It's the last night. We've got a bit of snazzy outfit on. We're just sort of packing up to leave because we have to get off. Oh, where's the light? Where's my light? Doesn't look great still, does it? You have to, listen, on a cruise ship, you have to put your cases out the night before you get off, before 10:30, and they take them away, and then you see them at your car again. It's very cleverly done. I'm not sure how it works. But, you know, we have to be off the ship by like 9 o'clock in the morning. We have to get up, out of the room, eat breakfast, get off so everyone can get on. But I just quickly want to tell you, I finished it. I finished the book today. I love it. I love it. I think it's probably going to be in my top 10 books of the year. I'll wrap it up properly when I'm home and, you know, when I'm home. We've only got like an hour's drive, so it's not too bad. But yeah, I finished it on the cruise. So I'm happy about that. And I will wrap it all up and we'll talk about the book and I'll read those quotes I love, and very handy today. I'm sorry. Okay, I've got to pack. Goodbye. So I'm now back home. It's actually Wednesday. Tuesday, it was one of those days. It was one of those days. But we had the last night, we had dinner. We went to sort of the See You Real Soon party. I'll insert some clips here. You know, they had like a little shindig. They sang a song. I got to meet Mickey Mouse. I'll put a pic there. Can you see him? Sailor Mickey, he was the captain. Actually, I think Minnie and him were co-captains, but it doesn't matter. But I want to talk to you about the last part of the book, part 4. So, in part 4, we find him going to where, what's his name live? Clive. Clive lives with his new wife. And he's seen a hypnotist to try and be normal, as he says, and it doesn't work, and he ends up falling for Alex, the gameskeeper, the groundsman, the gardener, the gameskeeper. Why did I say that? The country estate. Oh, gamekeeper. I was right. Trust yourself, Jack. Trust yourself. There's sort of, it discusses sort of class a bit more in this section. You know, what's his name? Maurice is of a higher class than Alec, but Alec is sailing away to Argentina to, you know, start a new life. He's, you know, bought his passage on the ship, and they sort of spend the night together, and then the sort of class keeps them apart, and then Alec tries to blackmail him, but they sort of end up together. And it just felt right, and it felt perfect. And I think Forster has such a way of writing love that. I just love it. I just love it. I'm really positive this is going to be my top 10 books of the year. I sort of keep thinking about it. I haven't been disengaged in a book all month. I just want to read you some quotes that I really, really loved. They're like one line and they won't mean anything to you if you haven't read it, but I really loved them. So let me quickly find them and we'll just read them. So I found one. It's actually quite a long one. And you know, it's back in the Clive days, but I love it. And their love seemed out, having the inestimable gain of a new language. No tradition overawed the boys. No conventional settled what was poetic, what absurd. They were concerned with a passion that few English minds have admitted, and so created untrammelled. Something of exquisite beauty arose in the mind of each at last, something unforgettable and eternal, but built of the humblest scraps of speech from the simplest of emotions. I love it. Then savage, reckless, drenched with the rain, he saw in the first glimmer of dawn the window of Durham's room, and his heart leapt alive and shook him to pieces. It cried, "You love and are loved." He looked around the court. It cried, "You are strong," he weak and alone, one over his wheel. Terrified of what he must do, he caught hold of Emilian and sprang. Oh, I don't get how he does it. I love this book. I love the way it speaks about queerness at the time. I can't imagine him writing this in 1914. I just can't. I would love to be in his head. I'd love to be in the room while he was writing it, you know. Was he scared that it would ever be found? Did it feel freeing to finally just write what he wanted to write? It's going to be my top books of the year. I just know it is. It sort of strikes the same balance for me with Giovanni's Room by James Baldwin. They just sort of have that same sort of glorious, beautifully written vibe. That's what I'm getting at. But 5 stars. Fully in love. I love it. I love it. I love it. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed my little trip away. I very did much. It was needed. It was needed. Despite sort of the seasickness, it was needed. Yeah. I love this book. I can't wait to see what you vote for next month. A few of you are having a few like difficulties picking, so that's very interesting to me. Yeah. I needed this book. I needed it. I'm going to thank you all so much for watching, and I'm going to speak to you all really, really soon.